I'm going to start recording so you guys you'll probably see that. Okay, I just wanted to show really quick what I did rearrange things. I put all the block of the months under one category and you have access to 4. Next year, one of these will jump off and then this one will move down with the new one.
When it jumps off, where does it go?
It might go in the shop and not in here any longer.
You mean we don't have access to it?
Yeah, just because they're so old, they get out of date and stuff. And so, and
that was just last year.
That's true. I guess that's true. I'll look at that again, Vicki, and see how many I get, because we did do 2 last year. We did 2, the recess and the seasons, and then the just around the corner. I think that was the mystery one, wasn't it? That should be under mysteries. Anyways, okay. So actually, that one will go under the community activities because it should be the mystery. And so those 3 will stay. Okay, so then the next category is quilting techniques and notions. See, these are the mini classes that we've been doing. So the applique hexamore and the rulers are in here as well. So it's both techniques and notions. And then I pulled out and put into their own category our community activities. So like Christmas in July was a community activity. Orphan Project Challenge, which is starting in September. You do not have to buy that because you have access to everything. So you'll get the emails and participate along with everybody else, but you don't need to purchase it separately. And then any of our quilting bees will go in here, our swaps, the retreat, and plan and review, and our charity. So anything that the community is working together. So our mystery quilt would be under here. That's not up here yet. So and actually that was on my list. I needed to start the mystery quilt page for that. And then under the menu, it's still divided the same: block of the months, and then our community activities, and then the mini classes with the technique and notions.
I think that looks great.
But because I was like, there's kind of a lot in here and it wasn't divided up very easily, I kind of just threw everything together. And I'm like, maybe having them divided by technique and notions classes. And then here's all of our block of months you have access to. And then here's all of our community activities. So, because sometimes it can be confusing as to what activities are community based. So yeah. I don't know. If anybody has any thoughts, ideas, suggestions, drop it in the forum. But I'm hoping that makes more sense because as more things come in, they can go under those 3 different categories. Like the mystery quilt would be under the community activity coming up. So, yeah.
Looks like Monica's fixing us dinner over there.
I know, she got cucumbers.
Cucumber.
Looks yummy to me.
A snack.
That is like a long, is that like a Roman one or what is that one? It's a little more tart and not as, or is it a
No, it's
one?
not tart. It's actually sweeter. These are the Japanese suya longs.
Oh. So they're supposed to be long like that.
Oh yeah, I love those kind of cucumbers. They don't get big and they don't get as seedy as most of them.
This
Exactly.
is zucchini that grows like that too, but I don't know the name of it.
There's an English one. There's 2 or 3 different names.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say this. Yeah, but this one is in the English. Yes, the English is usually closer to seedless, but yeah, these are Japanese.
And it's just Japanese. Okay, I might have to try that. My growing season is a little different. Delene, how is your growing season in Fayette? Do you have?
We are pretty normal for Utah. I mean, we can't start things as early as my daughter can in Orem.
Yeah, mine is
because of the frost, but
yeah, the rule is like Mother's Day. That was the rule up there. But down here, the nights chill down pretty good. So I've got to figure out. I got.
That's because you don't have all that pavement in the city anymore.
Yeah, that's true too. Welcome, Cindy. So, well, to start us all off, I have been busy. Like, I feel like last year was like really low, and this year is just like this. So it's a little bit crazy, like with spring and summer vacations and a wedding on Friday last week that went really well. And then another summer vacation coming up on Sunday. I'm like, oh my gosh, I kind of am done with summer. But I think it's just, we've been so easy with our activities the last year because of COVID. It feels a little chaotic right now, but so I brought up my sewing to the last vacation because we rent a house with all my brothers and sisters, my mom and dad. And there's a ton of space. And so I'm like, I'm going to take the table in the corner and I'm going to sew because everybody's walking back and forth to the water and doing different things. And I'm like, whatever, I can spend a couple hours sewing. It's not a big deal. So I worked on the mystery quilt. I thought my mom was bringing stuff. So I did not bring a cutting board and I did not bring a mat. Like I didn't bring a mat or an iron because it was like, I don't want to drive 6 hours in the heat with a cutting mat. You know how that goes. I've learned. So I get there and she didn't bring anything. So I used, which Monica's not using, but I used a kitchen cutting board as my mat. And it worked just fine. It was one of those white plastic things. And I'm like, it's kind of self-healing. I'm sure I need to change my blade at this point because I cut quite a bit on it. But it was just like the 12 by 6. So it wasn't super large either, not easy, but I did it. And then for the iron, there wasn't one in the home, even though there was a iron board. I couldn't find the iron. So we went to the thrift store and I found one for $4. So that's my adventure.
That worked.
And now I have an extra iron in the house that I don't need, but I learned that when you are desperate, you can use a cutting mat for your cutting mat. It's just from the kitchen. And then they go and cook. And then they were like, where's the mat? And I'm all, it's right here. So there you go. That was my.
It's all good till you want to eat.
Yes. I'm like, if you're cutting anything on there, I'm like, please wash it off really well. Or like, just use this side. So I'll use the other side. Yeah.
I was about to say, you know how you usually have one side for meats and the other side for vegetables? Yeah, this way is like for food and then fabric.
Fabric, onions, fabric, onions. So your fabric doesn't smell like onions. So yeah, well, that's what I learned, adjustment. I was learning adjustment. There you go. So who else has something new? Anybody have any questions about the site? I moved a few things around and I just showed it off. We have a block of the month section, the quilting techniques and Notion mini classes section, and now a community activity section where like the swaps, charity, and other things go. So does anybody have any questions or problems or anything with anything? If not,
When are we supposed to share our swaps?
there is a swap. There should be a swap gallery. Let me see.
There is no only, I
There
think
is.
Penny is the only person that's put one picture in it, I believe.
I think I just added it. Mini quilt swap March. Oh, zipper pouch. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put a link right here in the chat and you guys can take that. Amber said she got hers. I know she's been missing the Zoom. They've been
I've got mine. I love mine. It's
and you
cute.
got yours. So she opened hers up and then her daughter's like, this is super cute. And then like left with it.
Oh.
So I'm like, well, just take a picture of it and share it in the group before she walks away. Yeah.
Whose daughter was that?
Amber, her daughter's like 18. That was like, this is adorable. Can I have this? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I just put a link in the chat if anybody wants to share, but we can share right now. Does anybody have their swaps that they received?
I do. I'll go grab it out of the other room.
Okay. Oh, Monica has hers. Okay. We'll wait till everybody comes back. Welcome, Janice. Joni, did you do the swap this time? Yeah, no, I didn't either. I usually do the swaps and this time I didn't. I was like, I got too much stuff going on. It's bonkers. Ooh, Vicky, I like that one. It's big and boxy. Okay, we're
I
just
have a problem. I love it.
waiting for Delene.
I
Yeah.
can't take a picture of it yet because I ate the M&M peanuts at minutes. I'm saving the wrapper when I picked up for the garbage Wednesday. I forgot.
Wait, so, okay, so this means you need to go to the store, buy more peanut M&Ms and then put them
Yes.
in snap your
And take the picture before I eat them.
I personally vote for buying 2, just in case you forget.
Exactly.
You know me.
Exactly.
It's got a zipper in the middle.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
So it opens up and then you can kind of go like both ways at once. It's kind of neat.
That's quite large too.
Good.
I love boxes.
Does
I
that.
loved box zipper pouches because you can fit a lot of stuff in there. Yeah.
I think it came from Kathy. I've lost my little card. I have a beautiful card theme with it.
Kathy Carroll, I'm thinking. The one that just cut her hair. Yeah,
Her hair is so cute.
it's way cute. Yes, it's way cute.
Who cut their hair?
It's Kathy. Kathy did. One of the Kathys anyways.
Oh,
Oh, adorable.
and it's,
Oh,
it's Kathy
yes.
Carroll.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful card.
That is fun. What is the inside fabric? Is it the same or is it a print?
It's a batik like the part right here. It matches the centerfold.
Oh, so there's 2 fabrics.
Fun.
There's
Okay.
2 fabrics, like the blueprint with the dots on it, which I like because they're random.
Mhm.
Got the batik inside that's the same as the batik right here.
I like the quilting on it too.
It is. It's nice.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, and it's got the hoop at the top so you could hang it if you wanted to.
You've got 2
Oh, yeah.
each side.
Hmm.
Oh,
Worked out nice because of the tab, because then you've got one to pull it and one to open it.
Either
Yeah.
way.
Oh, yes. I like that. All right. Who else has theirs? Delene, did you go get yours? Oh, and Patty.
Yeah, I did.
Got mine.
Patty's
I
got.
love
Patty,
the little pull tab on it. Like
That's
a gorgeous name.
adorable.
Isn't that cute?
Who was your
And the
partner,
inside?
Patty? Do you remember?
Joyce.
Oh, okay.
What is her last name?
Delurme?
Delurme. Yeah, I don't see her on here, but
She's
I
not here.
don't know.
She usually is, but yeah.
And this is the inside.
Oh, super cute.
And she sent me some goodies too inside, which I store them in there. They're really, really cute. She gave me some new pins with little flowers. I think those are adorable.
Those are so nice because they lay so flat.
Yeah,
So they are kind of bigger and you have to watch your needle. You'll end up with flowers with holes in them. I have one of those. But yeah,
yeah.
they're nice because they're flat.
And she gave me a
longer.
couple of markers. I don't know if these are erasable.
Yeah,
I
are they
think
disappearing?
It says Choco Ace Pen.
Oh, I think
don't-
they're-
Probably iron off.
I
Maybe.
don't know. I haven't
Chocolate
tried it
iron
yet.
off or chocolate-
You might have to
That's
look
all.
it up on the internet and see what it says.
Yeah, I'll
Yes,
have to before I actually use it or test it on
Yes.
little crap.
before you test it. Otherwise, you could really mess up.
yeah, Patty, tell us how that goes. After you test it on a couple fabrics, snap a picture and let us know what your experience is because I'm
Okay.
fairly certain we might have those in our drawer.
I've never had any before, so I don't know. Gave me
Right.
a couple of I don't know if you can tell, but they're little needle threaders.
How cute.
I think they're
Yeah.
adorable. And of course, she
Needle
also
threader?
gave me a little measuring tape. Oops. I would
But
use the
those, I broke it. I'm like, how do I even break that? I don't know. Anyways.
I don't know. I don't know. But I think that's adorable. If my granddaughter doesn't find it, I'll be able to keep it.
I know. I usually put them in my purse, but then I have a measuring tape to
Yeah.
use. You know, that one is really nice.
And
Yeah.
she also gave me some, I take these are some kind of files.
Yeah,
your
emery
fingernails.
board.
Emery
Not-
boards.
Aren't they cute?
Yes.
Yes.
Right down. Yeah, so it's upside down.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
It's
What
like
a
a
fun-
ruler.
what a fun
This one's got little scissors and stuff on it.
Oh my gosh.
That is so
Cute.
cute. And then she gave me one of these. I'm not sure exactly unless it's to do with knitting and crocheting because
Oh, yeah,
Like,
a plastic needle.
yeah.
Yeah, the other
Yarn
thing
needle.
I'm thinking is you use it when you are using strips of fabric and you're doing either braid work or something
Okay.
else with it.
And
Okay.
also mergers, like if you're filing in the end piece when you search, you know how you want to.
Almost looks like the eyes
Oh, yeah.
for that.
What's that?
It almost looks like the eye's too big to use on the serger ends, because that was the first thing I thought of.
Hmm.
Well, it is quite large. It looks more like yarn would fit through it or something,
Yep.
or
It
maybe
is.
narrow strips or,
Mhm.
I don't know, like what Becky was saying. Guess we'll have to see about that at some
Another
point.
try.
I come
Yes.
to need it.
I love it because new things show up and you're like, what is this? So now you got to figure it out and learn.
Right. So that is nice. I like it. And I'm not really into orange, but I like the yellow. It draws the yellow out. So I really like it.
It's adorable.
Pretty.
The charm is super cute. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
That makes
All
me feel
right.
kind of bad though, because I had her as that's who I made my bag for. And I'm like, I didn't have as many goodies.
Well,
in mine.
I didn't either. And I don't feel guilty because we were told that,
It was
Yeah.
optional.
to put a
Yeah,
lot
and
of
If you want to, you can.
decide- I'm trying to decide if having goodies in the form of notions or goodies in form of the chocolate, like which one is better. I don't know.
Depends on the weather. The peanuts traveled just fine until they got here.
Yes, yes. And then they were gone. Yeah. All right, Delene, let's see yours.
Okay, that's kind of cute. Her fabric is absolutely adorable. She even embroidered my initials on it.
Oh,
And it's, can you see all that it says on there?
Yes.
Fabric. And then the interior fabric, let me see if I can get this situated, is spools,
Oh my gosh, so cute.
thread and stuff. Really cute zipper pull. And
Oh,
inside there was a rotary cutter, but I took it out and set it somewhere and it's in my stash in there again. But then this little needle threader, and I haven't used one of these kind before, so I'm kind of interested in to see how it uses. You can do your machine needle apparently, or just a hand needle.
When you drop your needle in the end of it, it will hold it so it doesn't fall into your machine while you get it up under there and push it in.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's another thing that it does. It's kind of a cool little thing. I was, reading the instructions and I thought, I gotta try this thing.
I had one back with my long arm because I didn't have enough hands to do everything I wanted to.
oh yeah, that makes
It's
sense.
kind of a cute little
Mhm.
thing. So I'm excited. Thought it was way
Oh,
cute.
cool. Ooh, who else did the zipper swap? Anybody else that have theirs? Janice, did you do it this time around? No, I didn't either. Laura or Bobby?
No, I didn't do the swap.
Monica did hers. Monica's got one.
Oh,
No.
Monica, there you go. All right.
Oh, how
cute.
sweet.
So you got
That's
the
cute.
spool fabric with the orange zipper, and it came with the little card and the inside fabric. Let me see if I can get in there.
Oh, pretty.
Blue.
Like
And it
a,
with two spools of thread.
oh, and thread, yes.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
Nice.
oh,
Hmm.
I was very happy.
that's a
No, I decided not to do the bag swap because I saved 2 different kinds of candy bags at Easter to make one for each of my daughters with the zipper pouches. And they're still sitting on my little, 3-tier tray with the stuff that you're supposed to iron to it. And I'll get to it. I even ordered the zippers, the cool colored zippers, but I decided if I couldn't get it for my kids for Easter, I better not try for a swap.
No,
Well, it
for
just gives you
Christmas and-
motivation because we had a deadline on the swap. Get all
Right,
three done
exactly.
by then.
No, I think it falls under the category of know yourself.
You should have done
You're
the swap
true.
and done just the two for your girls.
Yeah. Yeah, those little treat bags are cute, the way they make them. Yeah,
And all the candies has been eaten.
of course. We'll have
I
to wait
wanted-
till by Easter. What's that, Monica?
I was gonna say, I want to share the design of the one I sent because I've never seen Joyce on here, so I don't know if she's gonna share or not. But so this isn't the fabric I use for hers, but it's just so you can get the overall design of what it is. So it stands up by itself.
Cute.
Oh,
It's those
And-
simple fold downs.
Yep. So
Oh,
like you can
cute.
literally like put your rotary cutter in the middle or whatever little your
Anything that stands up.
yep, anything that stands up and have it next to your desk. Cause yeah, it's got the let me get these pencils out of the way. Cause it's got different compartments.
Cool.
Oh,
Pocket
cool.
side? I didn't realize
Yeah.
that. I thought it was just one. Okay.
Yep.
Do
And
we
the,
have a
and the
pattern
gusset
for
is
that?
also a pocket. So the gusset is also a little pocket.
Oh, that's really cool.
Was that a noodle head design, Monica, or what was that design?
By Annie.
Oh, by Annie.
That's what I always made these for my pencils because when you're trying to like you're coloring or whatever, they always roll all
Yeah.
over the place and that thing. But this allows me to be able to see the colors and that kind of thing and have it sit up and not be on the floor and me step on it.
That's so clever.
Yes. Okay, I just found it. I'll put in the comments. It's called Flipping Out. Was it pretty easy to sew together, Monica?
Oh yeah, it's very easy to sew together. And so this is the small, it comes in two sizes. So this is the smaller one. So you can, the larger one, I have it, it's over at my friend's house. The larger one I use for crochet, sorry, my brain is not functioning today. Crochet or knitting, because you can put your yarn in the middle, that kind of thing, and use the pockets for your needles
For the needle.
and accessories. Is a perfect travel because you know it zips up and everything, and so if you're working on a project, is a really nice travel for that.
Yes. That's way cute. I've seen those before. Those are fun. Yeah. Ah.
And it only takes half of a zipper, so you can use one zipper will do 2 bags.
But then how do you get a pole? Because a zipper only comes with one pole.
Well, if you get a purse zipper that comes with double pulls.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then that's how you.
I have pulls because I don't use the same pull that comes, like I usually use different color pulls for my, like for instance, I think it was a red zipper with a lime green pull on it.
Oh, fun. I've been afraid to do that. I've never traded out the poles.
Because yeah, so like, cause this is the fabric I used. So she wanted red, so I did red, and this was like the accent fabric.
Uh-huh.
And the inside part is quilted. So the inside part is quilted to give it its stability, but the outside you don't have to. But that's why I did so the lime green and the red is because of these colors in here.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, so fun. Joni says connecting threads has these as a kit, 2 sizes, double zipper pull included, and she saw it today. All right, connecting threads. Yeah, they always have good stuff. Patty, were you going to say something earlier?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Not that I remember.
All right, so if there's no more zipper bags, anybody have any questions or would like to show and tell? Laura, I see that you were working on your Dresden plates for the poinsettia. I forgot what it's called.
Snowdrift. I did.
So the
Christmas one.
something in pines or something like that. Was it the
Yes,
Christmas one?
Snowdrift and-
Cute.
Gosh, those are adorable.
Thanks. I was just looking at the directions and I'm still trying to figure out how to seam. There's this one little 3.5-inch square kind of right in the middle. And it's like, I can't figure out where to put it.
Do you sew it to the top of the, was that the one with the wrong size?
I'm doing the 50s. I'm doing the larger one.
Oh, okay.
And
Let me
yeah,
see.
it just kind of floats in the middle of
I think
the
you
flying
add
geese.
it to one of the blocks and then I'm gonna see if I can pull it up really quick.
Either that or I could cut the big background block in half. And I don't know.
Let me
I'm
look.
not sure.
And it's the larger one.
It's the larger one.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And it's just that little 3.5-inch square that just
Yep,
doesn't go anywhere.
it doesn't go anywhere and it is an obnoxious L seam. So I'm trying to think of where it can go. That it doesn't,
Yeah.
you're not gonna get around it. You're gonna have to do an L. I didn't even look at that. I apologize, because what you could do if you wanted to would be that flying geese unit that's right above it,
Right.
only do 2 of those.
Okay. That would
Um,
work.
and then the right side can be a filler piece, so you'd have a larger rectangle. But I think you'd still run into an issue though, because the bottom, it doesn't fill into it. Oh, that's horrible of me. Just stick an L right in the middle.
Okay. Well, it'll be a challenge. It'll be a fun little challenge.
Yeah, because you'll have to, if you have the 2 sections, you'll have to go along that one and then kick up and then finish out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see any other way, because even if you took the 2 flying geese out, it would still end up with, it just extends that and you still have like a longer L.
That's true. I keep thinking if I just cut, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Yes,
Anybody has any ideas, put them in the forums if anybody else is doing it.
it is. It would be just an L right there.
Mhm.
And I think
But
it
I'm
would,
having a lot of fun. I've got all of my little ones done now, so I'll press later and press on.
yeah, press later and press on. I'm going to draw a picture really quick.
And then I'll have to get the by Annie pattern because that would be great. I have an artist daughter and a crafting daughter, so that would be. I could see it with like paintbrushes and pencils and.
Yes,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah. I
I
can see
have several of Annie's patterns. I like them. They're fun.
Yeah, they're very creative.
Okay, I am not paying attention. Okay, so who else has, I'm figuring out, anyways, yes. Layout stitch. So I don't know if I can. Oh, I can. I'm gonna add a picture here because it'll show you how you can stitch it together. It would be a big L, but it's
Okay.
possible. Does anybody, your poinsettia things are turning out adorable though, so at least that's going together. Okay.
Took a while, but the other ruler really helped it out. Getting the points.
Did you use the Dresden plate
I
one?
used a 60-degree angle
Oh, okay, yes.
ruler.
So I just put in a picture and it doesn't show, but it's got a link and it'll show you that big long L. So you'll have two sections. And right above it, right above those three pots and that long horizontal line of flying geese, that's a straight line. So you don't have to have the whole top to put together at the top of it. You can just have that smaller section and then the bottom smaller section, if that makes any sense. So you're not dealing with a bunch like really heavy. Maybe I should draw two more lines on there. That would be the section that you don't need to worry about having anything else done because, yeah. Did the picture come up?
I downloaded it and I see
Okay.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna do it one more and it's got a dotted lines. It's got dotted lines and then that will show you that you can have those small sections done and not the whole top done, so it's super heavy when you're sewing it.
Right.
So, okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, so you can have that top little section and the bottom little section, do your L, put those two together, and then add the bottom row and then add the top part. We should talk about that. Is anybody else doing the larger one? I can't wait to see it, Laura, because nobody else has picked the larger one. Mine initially was a table runner, and then I put it together in the small version, which a few of you have done. And then, so I think you're the only one considering the longer one, the bigger one. So I'm excited to see what it looks like. And you're doing more Christmas prints too, right?
Yes, it's all
Yeah.
Christmas. It's a gift for one of my girls.
Oh, that's gonna be fabulous. Yeah. What are you gonna do as far as getting those points to stay down? Are you stitching along the edge?
I stitched along the edge and then I haven't decided how I'll quilt it yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Does anybody else have any questions or suggestions for that quilt if you've made it or been working on it? No, everybody's like. Vicky.
I'm thinking about
I
maybe.
have two comments on quilting that one. That's the snowdrifts and the pine needles.
Yes,
Yeah.
Those Dresdens, were they pointed or were they round?
pointed.
Okay, I thought they were. I was going to use a ruler and go inside like this and then kind of echo it on the outside a little bit. And then
Okay.
they do a filler in the whatever white space is left that would look like a tone on tone wallpaper, so to speak. Just something back there that doesn't take away from the quilt.
Nice.
And probably not like a grid work. I would do something more circular or free motion.
Wispy. Yeah.
Yeah, wispy's a good word. Thank you.
Yeah.
Make that long curl and come out and go back like this
Yeah.
and just turn it every which way.
Laura, do you have you don't have a long arm, do you? You just do your stand.
No,
that-
I've been playing with the rulers and free motion.
Yeah.
And
It works on your sit down because I did it in a Bernina class last week,
oh, fun.
Mhm.
Friday or Saturday one.
Yeah. And that size isn't terribly big or heavy. So that's a good one to practice on too.
Well,
Yeah.
I was also thinking of, since I'm doing it kind of in sections, maybe, I don't know, maybe
Quilt
too
as
late.
you go.
Quilt as you go.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
practice.
And then
I have
just
a
a
new
couple
table
rubber seams on the back.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind the quilt as you go. And if you pick a busy background, a busy fabric for your backing, those extra seams or whatever, they blend in just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which type of quilt as you go?
Yeah, I guess that depends.
I don't know if it has a
Flip and
name, but I'm using where there's
Bias strip?
on the front. And I'm not sure. What I'm doing on my Splendid Sampler 2 has a little sashing between the blocks. But all the
Okay.
blocks are the same
There
size.
is a sashing quilt as you go. There's a flip and turn quilt as you go. And there's one that kind of mixes it up where you can actually, you can do 2 or 3 pieces and then add them as a flip and turn.
Yeah.
And that one, your background piece is one piece.
Oh, yeah.
Quilt it because your seam lines, when you put them on the top, become your quilting all the way through.
I
Yes.
saw, is it Marty Mitchell
Uh-huh.
that has a where she actually cut the batting apart and then like quilted the middle, and then she butts up the batting and quilts the other side. So it's all one whole piece. Are you familiar with that?
That sounds familiar.
But she puts the back on afterwards, doesn't she? Because she doesn't have the back on when she starts.
Oh, I'm not sure. I saw it in a book that I bought probably in the 90s. I mean,
Oh, I have expanded quilts that way. And it's like you've got your batting in there and your back is there. You add a piece on the top and it's a flip and a turn. It's just that you're using big pieces like the side of your quilt instead of little blocks.
right.
That's where you've already done that section. Now you're adding that section kind of like a flip and turn.
Okay.
Yeah. We did the quilt as you go. I don't know if it was last year or the year before in the group, but if you look at the ones that are a little bit later on in the classroom, there is quite a few that show the different techniques with the sashing. So the deep dive. So if you go to the Quilt as You Go deep dive, that one will give you a few different options and resources to who teaches those, or like YouTube videos and stuff like that. So yeah, that may help. Or you could ask in the group, was it Sue who did a Quilt as You Go and it was a bigger one? I think, I'm not sure.
I've done twin size.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. All right, anybody else have show and tell questions? What can we help you with? Bobby, I see a hand. Oh, you're on mute though. You have to unmute. There you are.
I have to, let me turn around. Oh, actually, let me turn, how do I turn the,
Double
flip
tap your screen. There we go.
there we go. Okay, drum roll. Oh, it's missing the left side because the first row is underneath the second row. They're all sewn together, but I ran out of room width-wise, so I'm just doing my last 3 blocks, which is, it's just a bunch of, which I've started, and then, is he not the cutest thing ever?
Oh, he is.
I hate
And
you.
then,
My friend
let's
is
see what else
doing
good.
that one. Oh,
And then the girls are there. They're not sewn together, but they're finished. The pot is finished. And the bottles are finished. And the dog is finished. That's
That
new
is
since the
gorgeous.
last time. So all I have left is the title thing, and then the book of spells. And then I have a couple more, it's a little bottle block like that, kind of different bottles, but the same thing. And then I decided in my wisdom
What?
that I'm gonna do the border that has the I put a spell on you and now you're mine, only because my sister didn't
oh,
do it.
fun.
Because your sister didn't do it. You have to show
My
her.
sister-
up.
My
Motivation.
sister didn't do it because she said, oh, I don't like the letters. So I went on Etsy and I've been looking at paper piece letters. So I have more letters than I could ever use, but I found one that I like and I'm gonna do it in the border. And then I'm gonna do the little curly corners. I'm gonna, this looks blue, it's purple.
It's very purple, yeah.
Let's do that, but it looks blue to me on here, but anyway, it'll be in purple and that'll be what the letters are in too. So I've been putting aside Homestead just because I want to get this to the quilter this week.
Oh,
Or-
wow.
By the weekend. I want to try and get it,
So
the
this has
borders-
been a 3-year project, hasn't it, Bobby? Is that?
Yes,
Yeah.
2018. And then you have to figure in there that in 2019, in July. Well, for several months, I was in and out of the hospital, and then I had an amputation in July. So I wasn't sewing again until the fall.
You had 6 months off.
So
Yeah.
I've really only been sewing on it for 2 years.
And I think if I remember correctly, you were frustrated with, I don't know, there was just a lot of pieces in the paper piecing. So you're past that. And the words, while they have multiple pieces, they visually are quicker to see, like they make you happy faster.
Yes, they do, because they go really quick. And yeah, I'm over the very first ones, which were the people.
Yes.
Like the guy has this shirt that has these minuscule, like less than 1/8 of an inch pleats in it. And that was the one that almost did me in. And that was only the second, that was like the first and second thing.
Like, why can I do these blocks to do at the beginning? Yes. Wow.
Yeah. So no, and then some of the bigger ones went really fast. So that was very satisfying. So as soon as I get to the quilter, I'm back on Homestead. Oh, one more thing. Go ahead and talk. I'm going to show you my other quilt that I finished.
Oh, we will talk amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Monica, did you have that?
We'll
pattern?
talk about her, huh?
We'll talk about her. Did you have Hocus Pocus? Is that what you were like?
Oh, I was just saying, because it was so gorgeous. It just immediately brought me joy when I saw it. I was just, it looks amazing.
Doesn't
I mean,
it?
I love the movie too, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's so many
Yeah.
different
My
fun
friend
things.
is doing that one right now.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. And they're tiny pieces.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's what Bobby was saying at the beginning when she was working on it. She's like, oh my gosh, it's going to kill me. But yeah. Adorable though. So who else, anybody else have anything to share while Bobby is getting her thing up? Oh, she's ready. Yes. She's frozen for a minute. There we are.
Oh, sorry.
You have to turn it the other. Oh, you're going to hold it up?
I'm going to put it on the floor
Oh, perfect.
because I can't hold it up. Hang on. Sorry, I should have pre-planned
Oh, that's
this.
fine.
Unknown caller.
Anybody else have anything else to share while we're waiting for Miss Bobby? Janice, did you?
I have my Sweet 16 going.
I was going to ask. You've got it up and going. Nice.
It should be.
Oh, that's so exciting.
I've got 2 blocks done, you might say.
You're having,
My eye, hand, and foot coordination isn't very good yet,
right. It takes learning. And then when you don't,
but I'm figuring it out.
yeah, when you don't do it for a while and you go back to it, you're like, you have to kind of relearn again. So
Yeah. And
don't
then
beat
I found
yourself
these
up about
clips.
that.
I found these big clips on Amazon.
Yes.
To roll it up and hold it, so I have smaller bundle to circle around in the machine.
So you
The
have
regular quilt
sit-down
clips,
one,
I
right?
can't get to hold it.
Yeah, you have the sit down one.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I like using the clips because it makes your hands, you get all tight and crampy with your fingers at the grips all the time. So that does make it easier. You just have to watch because sometimes even when I have the long arm on the table, the plate, will hit the clip and bounce back. So that's the only thing. But I'm sure they'll be far enough out that you won't run into any problem. But yeah.
My goal is to get this done in a couple more weeks.
Yes, awesome. What size is it?
It's king size. It's 105 by 105.
That is
There's 42
ambitious.
blocks.
Okay, seriously, Janice, and that's the first one you're doing?
What?
That's the first one you're doing? It's a king size?
No, I did a twin about 3 years ago. But the first one I'm really doing now is a king size. That's what my daughter wanted, and I told her I'd try.
So what kind of designs are you doing? Is it just freehand or do you have it marked out?
I'm marking it out and using a ruler
Oh, okay. Yeah,
to keep it
nice.
straight.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love it.
That's even a trick.
Yeah, yeah. But there's others in the group who do sit down quilting. So if you get stuck or need help, pop in there and ask, because I'm sure there's
Okay.
lots of suggestions. But I like the idea of the clips just to relieve your fingers from the pinch zone. Yeah. Yeah. You
Yeah.
like it so far?
No cats would help too.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Right? Don't we all know?
Mhm.
We have 6 of them here.
There's
We
there's
don't
no-
have enough. We need some more.
there's always going to be one on your
I
project.
can give you some wild
Oh, look,
ones.
there's Bobby's.
Oh, my daughter had 4
Yeah,
and then I brought 2
and of
with
course
me,
she just
so.
decided to get on.
To groom herself. She's like, this is perfect. Bobby, that's
So,
beautiful.
okay, I don't know. I don't know if you can you see it?
Yes.
So
Do you have plans for the quilting and the teal?
it's gonna be utility. So I'm sorry, what?
Do you have what's your plans for the quilting and the teal area? Because that really could be like a big time showcase of a feather or something.
If only I knew how to do feathers. I think it's called Let's Ship It to Becky.
Yeah, she doesn't have
Pay
anything
Becky to
to
quilt
do.
it.
I don't have my machine up, sad day. Yeah. So I could see that
Oh,
one
sad. No,
grid work too, like straight lines.
yeah, I haven't. Oh, true. That's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, I haven't thought about it. I just ordered the border color. I'm just going to do a dark teal
Oh, fabulous.
for a border. And then I don't know, it may go to the quilter and just suggest to her the same thing you just said. Say, oh, could you do feathers down the.
Kind of design do you have in the border? What's that, Vicky?
I like the idea of the feathers, but if you're forced to do the grid work, make it look like a garden lattice, a trellis, so that you've got the 1 inch, a half inch,
Oh,
the double lines.
on
and
point,
a
like
bigger
the.
dimmer. Yeah, a bigger
Well,
diamond.
that would be probably easy to do because it's already got the blocks on point.
Yes. So you just have to, like with Janice marking it out. So you just mark from point to point and extend that into the blue area. And that
Yeah.
will quilting, follow it. Yeah.
And I would do it double line so it looked like it was wood. So it wouldn't just look
Uh-huh.
like the lines.
Yeah.
But
That's a good
fun.
idea.
the feathers would be really good. But just depends
Yeah.
how much she's going to charge you.
Yeah.
I could see an overall design on that too, but I guess it just depends on what you want for it to be. Yeah. Is that just scraps? That's super cute. Oh, here comes
Yeah.
way cute. Way
Some of
cute.
them have, if they're doing robotics, they may have a feather overall.
Oh, yes. Yeah. she
Yes,
might
I
be
think
able
they
to mark
do.
the lines and just do it.
Even if they just have the small feather that, like half feather or something, swoops back on itself.
So it's a digitized instead of freehand. Yeah.
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 Huh. Anybody else have anything to share? Hello, Kathy. So happy you're here.
Hi, sorry, I'm in the car driving. I'm not driving, but but we are in the car.
Your hair is so cute. Are you going shopping to the store? What are you doing?
No, we just came from lunch. I'm in Austin, Texas right now.
Oh,
Actually, it's Springs, but I did go to a quilt store yesterday. Very
And?
nice lady. Yeah, very nice lady. Bought some few things and yeah. So how is everybody doing?
yeah, we're just checking in. We've been talking quilting and we showed off our zipper pouches earlier.
Oh, okay. I don't have mine with
I
me.
showed off yours.
What's that?
I said I showed yours. I showed off your zipper pouch.
Oh, did you like it?
Yes,
it.
the stand-up pouch. Yeah, we were
No,
talking.
that's mine. No, that was what I
Oh.
said to someone. She was the
Yours
she
is
was the spools.
oh, the spools. Yes, adorable, Kathy. Well done.
Yeah, and that was my first time doing zippers. So
Was it
Yeah.
really?
yeah, I wasn't too sure what I was doing.
Well, just to tell you, Monica did not complain when she was showing it.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
So there was not anything obvious for anybody to bark at. Yeah, it was all.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Thank you. And Kristen sent me one. I really like it. It had a little heart as the zipper pull. It was really cute.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
fun.
And yeah, and it was a little larger than the one I made because I only had a 7-inch zipper but I had so much fun making them. I ordered some online, so they're like 12 inches now. So
Oh, yes. Yeah,
yeah. So you could cut them down to whatever size you want.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the gallery is up. So when you get a moment, anybody who's participated in a zipper swap, snap a picture and put it into the gallery so we can see.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Working on anything, any show and tell to report on?
Not real. I don't have anything to show, but I've been making a lot of bags lately. That's about what I've been focusing
Oh,
on.
yes, for the charity.
Yeah, so our guild has made, we need 2,100 stockings for Christmas and we've made 1,000 already. We've actually turned in 1,000 to the food bank and the rest of them are in, yeah, various stages right now. So
that's incredible.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to do the OPC. I just was able to purchase the digital planner, but
Oh, fun.
I sent you an email. I'm not an email, but I sent you a message saying I couldn't do it, but I finally figured it out today. I guess you sent a new link or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got it now.
Let me know. Okay.
I know I got it. And I am going to be fishing that week and partially fishing, partially quilt retreat. So I don't know. I don't know much if I'm going to be able to pop in or not.
No, yeah, no sewing, but I mean, really, you could think about planning. So whatever. It's just like looking ahead. What do you have and what's first
Right.
on the list? Yeah.
Right. That gets you motivated.
Yeah, because just like sometimes overwhelmed by everything that you have to do. So if we just mark it out and be like, I need 3 Christmas presents, I need 1 table runner for Thanksgiving, and I need 1,000 stockings. That's
Yeah, right. Exactly.
it's not very long at all.
And no pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well, cool. I'm glad you just popped in. That's fun.
Yeah. Now I'm in Texas time. So did it start for me at 2? Like, are you guys winding down now?
It's 2:00 right now. Yeah, for me. So we're at the end of the first hour. Yeah. So
Oh.
winding down.
Okay. Okay. That's what I thought. I just barely checked the time just now. So,
Oh, Vicky's showing off something in her hoop.
oh, I'm not seeing it because I'm on my phone.
Cute.
Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, if you swipe over Vicky or Kathy, you can see other people. Vicky, that's adorable. That was
In the hoop.
Let's see.
These 2 came out.
hot pads or just patches or
Actually, they're little leather and glitter
Wow.
bats and spiders and ghosts and pumpkins. I'm supposed to put them on a little ribbon thing or a
like
string.
a banner.
Like a little banner or like a little Halloween banner
Cute.
for the event the last week. This is the bonus CD. Of course,
They're cute.
Those are adorable.
I got 2 more to go. This is the small size. This is in a 4x4 hoop,
Oh, so they have a couple sizes for them as well.
which is good because the bats kind of little. Cutting around some of that stuff was like, what?
Tedious.
Free cut it. You can't free cut those little bitty legs and stick them on there and
No.
stay in place. And I went to does anybody else have a Bernina going to the mystery make? Is anybody
Oh,
to the mystery make?
I have a Bernina, but I haven't done that.
Yeah.
Are you going to the mystery make?
I don't know what it is.
That's, you're not supposed to know what it is until you get it done.
Oh,
No, I
because
mean, I
the stores put that together, so each store has a different one, or do they have one for all of them?
The Bernina event, Bernina put it
Oh,
together.
okay.
So we did some monogramming.
Then
we did some, let's see, what's in the next one?
I'm gonna guess it's a wallet.
It's something like a wallet. I don't know what it is. Then we did some fancy stitches. Wherever I lost it, there they are. Fancy stitches in the machine.
Oh, I
Ported pin tuck in between them. Then we used the circular hoop and did some work.
Fun.
Then we did some couching.
Oh, yes.
Board. It was actually an embroidery pattern, and you put couching in the couching material in the
foot.
Yes, in the special
Yeah.
foot, and let it just go, and it just did its thing. And then we had one that we did free motion quilting, which you can't see because of the color.
Just a little bit, yeah, with the shadowing. Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
And of course, then we got Bernina fabric for the inside.
Of course.
Nice.
Just to make sure we knew how to
Nice.
sew on plastic, we made a case for it.
Oh, yeah. What a fun idea, though. So you get to use the different, what do you call it?
Techniques.
Stitches and techniques and a hoop, and yeah. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, so we basically had about 6 techniques. And you've got a little book that because we cut these, fussy cut these, and this was an in the hoop project. After we got our techniques made to make the fabrics, this was an in the hoop, sew it together.
Oh, how interesting.
Experience.
Oh, that's fun.
It wasn't bad. Done all those before, but it was still fun to do them again.
Yeah. Let's see, we've got Cindy, Joni, Patty, Monica. Anybody have any show and tell? Well, we've got quite a few.
I have a
Oh, go ahead, Monica.
per se.
Yeah.
It wasn't a gripe, really. The house block on Homestead kicked my butt.
I
And I
know
don't know
that roof line, and I still haven't sewn it. Sorry.
I had so much trouble with it, and I ended up just I kind of just ended up doing something different. But I mean, it still is the exact same block. But I had to figure out a different way to do it because it was just not working for me.
I was kind of thinking, I wonder if I could do that too, like a half square triangle right there instead of one on an angle, but I'll look at it again because I didn't have time last week. I do for a little bit, so I'll put it down.
So what
I
happened
finally got mine to work. It took a little while,
think
but I finally got it working.
was, I took the cutoff angle from the parallelogram. I took that triangle and put that actually against my, the roof piece,
Uh-huh.
and I cut that angle. I used that to cut the angle, and then I was able to,
Along the
after
same
that
side.
worked.
Yes, I gotcha. Yeah. I'll see if I have some time today and revisit that and see if I can adjust the instructions, because I know that was like a hung up. And I struggled with it as well, but I thought I had corrected what I needed to for the instructions. So I'll look at that again. But I love your block.
Let me see your block.
And hallelujah, it's over. Done.
Nice.
Oh,
Yes.
hold it up and say something, Monica. I can't see
Oh,
it.
sorry. I'm talking. Here is my block.
There it is. Oh, great. I love it. Are you gonna put a quilt block on your barn?
I don't know. The funny thing is, after I finished, I was kind of like, oh, I should have done something different for the windows.
Oh,
It was like after I did it, I kind of thought of other things I could have done, and I still may.
Yeah.
Just because since mine is more so like, for example, because it's a boutique kind of thing, all the other stuff, so I was thinking of definitely I could have used something like that in the windows.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. That would have been fun. So
I could see
We'll
some
see.
hand embroidery if you wanted to add that. The thing is though, is it might be busy enough that whatever you do won't be noticed. And so it's just like, man, maybe put it together and kind of fill it out. Because you don't want to necessarily do a ton of work when it's gonna just mishmash into the busyness. So yeah.
No, thank you for that. No, that's perfect. I can embroider
Yeah.
something.
And there is supposed to be one block, and I didn't do my embroidery because it's a sampler, so you have to have your initials and the year on it. And so one of those blocks that has the large, it's kind of like the 9 patch, but the center's really large. They're not equal. That one right below left of the house is supposed to have your initials and your year. I don't know that I put that on the instructions, so we'll talk about that when we get to that section or put the top together. But yeah. Yeah. So Cindy, you had something to share.
Yes, I'm the long lost IAQ member.
I'm so happy you're here. Lost or not, you're here. So good.
Yes, yes. I have been on vacation
Sounds wonderful.
with my mother for like a month,
Maybe
maybe
not so
longer.
wonderful. I don't know.
Oh, no, it is. It is. I
Okay, good.
haven't seen her in like over a year. She's 84 and she can run rings around all of us.
That's
So I'm behind on my homestead too.
Mhm.
So I was happy to hear someone else was.
That's
So
so yes. Oh my gosh, you have,
Oh, cute.
it's a jacket. I love it.
it's a sweatshirt.
I love it
Oh,
even more because it's cozy.
pretty.
Nice.
Nice.
It's just strips sewn to a sweatshirt.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Did you take
No.
a class for this?
Huh?
Did you take a class for this?
No, I
Oh,
have a pattern which I'm finished with that I'd gladly share.
Oh, I like that.
Um,
that's
and
really cute.
I made it for my mother and it turned out to be too small for her, so I got to bring it home.
Oh, that's terrible.
Is it?
Have you washed it yet? I could see that washing up so yummily. Yeah.
Yeah, I washed the fabric and the sweatshirt before I did it.
Okay.
But if you look inside, you make the strips kind of like you would make a trip around the world.
Yes.
And then you just sew them
Oh,
to
so
a
the
sweatshirt.
sweatshirt is just like the foundation piece. Yes.
Yeah. And you
And then
cut,
the edge, you just bind it.
yeah, you cut
Oh.
the sweatshirt like you were making a jacket from like a simplicity pattern.
Yeah, right down the center.
Yeah. And then you sew it's so easy.
Oh,
It has to be for me right then.
I love that. So many possibilities. And that's a great idea to use the foundation of a sweatshirt already made. Because like
Yeah.
you don't need to reinvent what's already there. You don't. So do that. Yeah. Smart.
So I've been making flags because I took the pieces I had of Homestead with me, but no fabric for it.
Oh.
So
Well, I
my-
went on vacation with no cutting mat. So you know, there you go.
hey, I didn't have scissors. I didn't have a seam ripper. And I can't live with.
I gotta go, so bye, everybody.
Bye, Bobby.
Bye-bye,
See you
Bobby.
next time.
Bye. And I can't live without a seam ripper.
Hi, Laura.
Yeah, the seam ripper is a plus. It's a must, I guess is what it is. It's not a plus, it's a must.
So it never hurts to have a couple more of them. So,
Right.
but I'm going to make I'm going to just use 5 of these, like in a dice look, and put
Oh,
a border put a border around them and use them to give to the veterans at the Veterans Hospital.
Oh, that's so cute. That's gonna turn out really nice.
And I have a question.
Yeah.
Are we doing the churn dash again? Or are we still doing?
No, you're just picking your own, or Kathy.
Okay,
Kathy's
okay.
got her thing in there too, so you can just pick your own. Next year, we're gonna do it differently. We're gonna go back to the original way because I like that better. It'll just be
Yeah, me
beautiful.
too.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But I know Kathy's looking for the stocking. She still has 1,000 more to go. So, and I think the instructions are in there as well.
Are they there?
Or
They're
they're
under
in the
our
forum.
charity?
I think they're in the forum under the charity.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Does anybody else have anything else to share? Pat, welcome.
Becky,
Yes,
talk about the quote retreat a little bit.
I don't know much about it yet. I'm still working on the details. I know the dates. And it's supposed to be going, it's supposed to go on sale next week. And that's about all. Actually, me and Elizabeth were working on maybe getting a guest to come. And so that would be helpful with the make and take. So anyways, it's not 100% set, just the dates are. Yeah.
Is the price set?
The price is set at the 85, I think it is. So, yeah. And then I'm looking.
Pat, you're on mute. I think she's trying
Oh,
to talk,
Pat, you're
but
on.
she's on mute.
Yeah,
Do we have a discount on that?
you should. Yes. Yeah. Probably just like an early bird discount. So, yeah. Pat.
Is that the first weekend in November?
Yeah. So, it's
'Cause I
that
have-
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4, 5, 6. And then for IAQ members, I'm going to set up a few additional things. So I think we're going to have the reunion and we might have a swap. You can participate in it or not. And then I think we might have a separate meetup day that's early. So are you busy that time?
Well, I have another quilt retreat that,
Oh,
an in-person one.
yes.
So
If you want to do
if
both.
it's not canceled, I'll be going to that one, but I may check in.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
Wisconsin virtual one is that same part of those dates, not all of them, just towards the
So
end.
there's a little bit of overlap. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you asked what people have been working on.
Oh, yes.
I've been working on some bags that can be used in the grocery store.
Those are adorable.
And to make them, you get a piece of that's like iron-on interfacing,
Mhm.
and you put it along the fold of the fabric. And then there's a hole where the pockets, so this has 3 pockets, 2 on the outside, 1 on the inside. The inside one is like, so you could put a pen, something. So in the pattern that I got it from my local quilt shop. There's enough to make 4 bags of that iron-on interfacing. And I'm thinking of actually tracing it, seeing if I can just use it as a pattern.
Uh-huh.
And
Can
I've
you
got a
actually use it, or can you use like a muslin for it? The muslin's stiff enough.
the muslin might be a good idea. I'll have to experiment. This is
Yeah.
the second one I've got. I'm working on the pockets right now.
Those are so cute.
Is it lined?
The only lining is this iron-on Pellon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if it's
I
not
mean,
so
it's
stiff, the muslin or another piece of fabric might just work out just the same. But I don't know. Yeah,
I'll try it.
yeah. Joni, did
And
you-
then
oh,
I
what-
just use buttons to close it.
Oh, cute.
yeah, I like that. Yeah. Because when you set the bag down, it just flops. And then all
Yeah,
the buttons out.
usually.
Yeah, the buttons are handy. Yeah. Tony, did you have anything to share this time? I think you're our last person. Anybody else have anything to share? Last call, last call. Shake your head up. Monica has something.
That looks so like another Biani bag.
Yeah.
It is.
Is it
The messenger
crossover?
bag?
Yes.
It's the, I think it's the makeup
Messenger
bag.
Yeah.
Oh, the makeup.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
And
that's
I put, I use, what kind of fabric is this? Not the oilcloth, but it's similar. It's a stain resistant fabric on the inside. That way, you know, it won't get dirty or that kind of thing. But yeah.
wipe down. Yes, adorable. Laminated or whatever.
But yeah, but it's actually, it's fabric though. It's not laminated. It's not even plastic on the top. But
Oh,
I mean, I've even made fabric oil proof. So I'll do that sometimes. I'll just dilute some spackle and pretty much brush that over the fabric, and it makes it waterproof.
yeah. Do you have anything left to do on that? Or are you done?
No, this is done.
Oh, it's so
Nice.
adorable. Yay.
mhm.
Even quilted. So yeah.
You've been busy. That's awesome. You're in the bag mood.
I'm always in the bag mood. That's how I start. That's what started me sewing. And that's how I actually got into quilting.
It's the bag. Yes. Yeah. Well, all right. If that's it, that's it. We have our next meetup in a couple weeks. It's the PM one, 7 PM on the 24th. Watch the calendar. And then, yeah, the retreat should be released pretty soon. And then we can get a guest for that. That would be a lot of fun. Oh, and in October, we do have, let's see, September, we've got the Orphan Project Challenge. And we also have guest chats. So we are going to do more of those. There's one on the 7th and one on the 21st. It is going to be the same person, but what might be fun is you come the first time, learn about it, and then explore a few things. So then when she comes back on the 21st, you can ask more questions. So anyways, and it's going to be all Halloween. So that's going to be a lot
Oh,
of fun.
fun.
Yeah. So mark your calendars for those. And if you can pop in, that'd be great. So yeah.
Becky,
Yeah.
what days did you say the retreat was going to be?
November 5, 6, and 7. I believe it's that Thursday.
Okay,
Sorry, 4, 5, 6. Thursday is the 4th.
4, 5, 6. Okay, thank you.
All right. Sounds good. Good to see everybody. And we will see you.
Good to see you too.
Bye.
Pardon?
Bye.
Oh, okay.
See ya.
Bye.